toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting, tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're doing an unboxing and review of the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series, a new Firefly. Just got this in, well, today, but for you, a couple days ago. From Amazon, had it on pre-order, and it was a little late out of the wave that I did pre-orders on actually showing up. I kind of expected it to come in with Tunnel Rat and Low Light because it was out of that same pre-order, but this one took a little longer. I'm also very surprised that they didn't put this on retro packaging. I kind of figured that this was going to be a Walmart exclusive, but maybe they didn't want to do that because this is obviously a retro Firefly, and that's what they went for. So let's jump in here and take a look. First off, we got a picture of the figure there on the front. Again, pardon my finger. I cut my finger at work today. I've got a bandage on it. Got the picture of the figure and the artwork there, a little swath with the accessories, and we have that really good artwork. I love the artwork on all these G.I. Joes. They're so unique and diversive from one figure to another. G.I. Joe Classified Series, Cobra Firefly, got the Cobra logo, got the Hasbro logo. On the top of the box here, we got the G.I. Joe Classified Series, ages 4+. Warning, choking hazard, don't put anything Firefly, you'll blow your mouth up. It's dangerous. On the side here, number 84 in the wave, we've got another picture of that artwork, the QR code and the little glyphs there that tell about him. On this side, we've got more of that artwork, number 84. And then on the back, we got a digital rendering of said figure and all accessories, and then little nuances here with the pictures on the side. Glyphs again, all kinds of jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3. You know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. More jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, Hasbro, and then on the bottom, even more jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and barcode. All right, so we're going to get this out of the box. I don't bother doing the unboxing anymore with these. Those days are over with. I'm trying to keep everybody's attention, audience retention. It's what it's all about, right? So I'm going to get this out of the box and everything off camera, and we'll get him on the pedestal, and we'll have a look. And here we've got him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, oh, there, that just rolled off. We've got a submachine gun SMG here that does come with a magazine that you can slide right in there, and then a suppressor or silencer, if you will. And I guess in this case it would be a suppressor, being an SMG. But very, very similar, not too dissimilar from his original weapon, just not in the pea green, from the original Hasbro 3 3/4 inch Firefly. Looks pretty good. I mean, everything, it all fits on well together. The suppressor fits on there. The magazine goes in and locks in, and they don't fall out, so that's good. Got the stock there. It's all in like a blackish charcoal gray gunmetal looking, very well detailed. Looks pretty good. And then here we've got two, I'm assuming these are landmines or sticky bombs, something like that. But they have little pegs on the back because I think all this stuff goes on his backpack. But you've got two little round, I'm assuming these are sticky bombs. With the little red paint app there in the middle, or I guess they could be landmines if you so desire. Depends on how you work your guy. And then we've got a pair of goggles, soft rubbery plastic. You've got the green lens on the one side and the red on the other that fit up on his head. And then here we have I'm assuming this is a detonator or possibly a remote control, because we do have a vehicle here. A little mobile with the wheels that actually turn, and they are sort of rubbery wheels. But I've got a little RC car that he could put explosives on or do something with, or spy, do all kinds of. He's a saboteur. That's what Firefly was. So I'm assuming this is probably a remote control and or detonator for the sticky bombs or landmines. But the detonator radio little communicator thing, whatever that is. It's got a little bit of a red paint app there on that, as you can see, with a number 3 on it. And then you've got an antenna that seems to be pushed down, or it's just a short antenna. Yeah, this looks like this is probably a, I don't know, it's got a trigger on there too. But then we have the car, and it's got a little bit of that olive pea green, BDU green paint app on it. Otherwise, it's all black, and then the wheels do actually turn, so that will roll. And then here we have a pistol, which looks like it does accept the suppressor as well. So you could put the suppressor on this pistol as well, but it seems like it kind of droops. So I don't know if that's really necessarily supposed to have that or not, but you can get that on there. I'm going to leave it on the SMG. Then we have a knife. Looks like a standard, just a standard knife, all in black. Looks like it's got a blood groove on the one side, and then just a regular black handle with some slide grip on it and a flat pommel. And then here we have his backpack, and if there's anything about this that screams the original 3 3/4 inch Firefly, it is this. This looks just like it. The only thing we don't have is that little pull-out thing with the tools on the bottom here, but that looks very, very much like the original backpack for, I keep wanting to say Snake Eyes, and it's not Snake Eyes, it's Firefly. We've got little knobs all over the place for stuff to go on this, which we'll get to in a moment, because here we've got Firefly, and I'm super excited for this. This was one of my favorite characters. He stands between 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall, right in there. And this looks like this is an outstanding sculpt. Let's put here's the Cobra Island Firefly. Have the same color scheme with the light gray and the dark gray camo. Just with this one, we have more of a battle vest. Way more future. They had that whole futuristic thing going on with the figures back then. So you've got that going on. They've gone for more of the classic look. So with this one, we still have a remote control. We have a little drone and all of that stuff, but we already did a review for this. So I'm gonna move him aside. So we've got the same scheme going on here, but a lot different. First off, right up at the head, we've got that balaclava with that just pissed off look, peering through those eyes. Very, very smooth head on there. Down to we've got the BDUs in the gray camouflage. Down here we've got the Cobra logo on the left arm. Going down to, we got some gauntlets down here on the wrists. Battle harness with grenades, pouches, explosives, all kinds of goodies going around there. You've got your backpack hole in the back. Down to a belt, which is a separate piece, going down to the gun holster, and he's got a hole there in that gauntlet, and I don't know what that is for. What is that for? Is that where the knife goes? Oh, that must be where the knife goes. Okay, I thought that the knife was going to go right in here, but it does not. It goes in. Okay, all right. So mystery solved there. So we have the holster. The pistol holster is attached to the belt, but this side pouch with different little BDU green explosives and little pockets and stuff. This is a separate piece. Down to more camo pants with the charcoal gray knee pads, down to some gray combat boots. He looks awesome. This is probably going to be a 10 out of 10. I can tell you that. G.I. Joe, man. These current Hasbro Joes, they've been knocking it out of the park. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I wish they would move some of that love over to Star Wars Black Series. As I said, I've said before, Marvel's fine doing with what they're doing. Marvel doesn't really need to do much of anything. Just start, using cloth goods. But let's look at articulation. First off, we've got a head with a ball going into the upper torso and a dumbbell going up into the head at the top of the neck, giving us full rotation of the neck with pretty good down. Not too bad on the up on there. Awesome tilt. This is the head to go with. That ball going into the torso with the dumbbell on the head, that's how you go. We've got butterfly joints on the shoulders, giving us some forward and back movement right there. We got the hinge on the shoulder going all the way up there. You got full rotation of the arms going all the way around. Smooth joints all over. Bicep swivel, double elbow going right to there. That's awesome. No complaints. No complaints so far. The gauntlets are a separate piece. That gauntlet armor is a separate piece. So you can remove that if you so desire. I'm leaving mine on. Well, for one thing, the knife sheath is part of the one there. Then here we've got full... Actually, I'm going to pull this one back just a tad. So we can get to the... There we go. It's riding down on the wrist. Just need to get that on the wrist and pull that back just a little bit. There we are. So you got full rotation on the wrist and then in and out hinge on the left hand. This right hand better have an up and down, is all I'm saying. Then on the right, we've got full rotation and... Is it in and out? Or is it up and down? It's up and down. Yeah, up and down. Good job, Hasbro. We've got a hinge that is slightly loose, and I know people have been complaining about this, but it's not a game changer. I mean, it's got detents in it, so it's just tick, tick, tick. It'll stay if you put it in a position, and it won't flop back. So yeah, that works there. And then we've got a waist swivel. Actually, it's a ball joint with for some hula hoop and some waist swivel on there. Down to the legs, which are all the way out to there. Drop down ball joint. Got a thigh swivel with a double knee going back to right about there on the left. Catching on that, which is going to do that on the other side as well. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's check this one. Nope, that actually goes back a little further, so it's not catching on the gun holster on the right leg. And then down to the boot swivel and detents on the feet and a forward rocker. Nice. Oh, geez. Get him up there. Very nice. Like I said, that hinge is a little loose, but no biggie. All right, let's get this. I keep knocking him over. Let's get the knife in the sheath. Yeah, that goes right. Let's go in that way or this way? This way. There we go. So yeah, got the knife in the scabbard there on the right arm. Let's get his backpack on. Put that on right there, and that fits in quite nicely. The vehicle, the little car, has got a peg on it, which apparently attaches to the bottom of the backpack, so there that is. Boy, you don't want that thing going off when you're in battle, giving you burnout on your butt. Goggles. Goggles on. Very, very cool. The remote goes... Where? Does the remote have a place? Or does it... Well, let's get his pistol. Let's get everything in place here. These obviously go and attach to the bottom of the backpack here on these little nodules. And then here we'll get his SMG in his hand. Let's see how well that trigger finger slides into place. Oh, a little off. There we go. All right. I don't believe that the detonator has a home. That is a homeless accessory. You do have a pin here that you can put the gun on. We will just put the detonator, communicator, whatever that thing is, in his hand. Awesome Possum looks really good. I really like this. Let's get him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Daredevil, the Hasbro Indiana Jones Adventure Series Map Room Indy, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Black Mask. All in all, it's 10 out of 10 for me on this. I don't do 10 out of 10s very often, but most of the 10 out of 10s I've been doing, I think the last several have been G.I. Joe Classified series, and this is definitely a 10 out of 10. They hit all the marks. They got all the articulation correct. They got the accessories. My only complaint is that there's no place to put the little detonator thing, but that's not a deal breaker. I can tuck that in a belt somewhere, and there may be a place on him. I just didn't see it. But he looks fantastic. It's very reminiscent of the original. It brings back a lot of memories of gigantic battles in my parents' backyard in the flower bed and out on the back driveway. So that'll do it for this episode. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Other than that, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information about all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.